Hello everyone, my name is Randy Sitlacek and I'm the Marketing Manager here at FabSuite. Today we begin our new video series where we visit with FabSuite customers across the country to see how they're using FabSuite to become more efficient and productive. Our first stop is with North Alabama Fabricating Company in Birmingham. Now they're a large commercial and industrial fabricator with about 200 employees in 2 different shops in, well, the North Alabama area. NAFCO has been using FabSuite for about 5 years now, and they recently began using the remote link feature of FabSuite to increase their efficiency and manage their workflow better. A couple of weeks ago I had the opportunity to meet with Kathy Parrish and a couple of guys in the shop to see how they're using FabSuite. So let's take a look and see what they had to say.
I'm Kathy Parrish. I'm Vice President of Administration and part owner of North Alabama Fabricating Company. We are one of the top conveying fabricators in the United States. We have been using FabSuite for approximately 5 years. One of the top reasons that we chose FabSuite and we continue with FabSuite is that they listen to their customers. Before we began using FabSuite, we were using another software in the industry, and it was somewhat slow. It was difficult to use. In fact, our project managers refused to use it. We were able to have my project managers up and using FabSuite within just a couple of days of us implementing the software. FabSuite is very easy to use. It's very easy to understand. We have saved many hours and quite a bit of money in swapping to FabSuite from the other software. We are progressing with FabSuite with the testing of the remote link in that we are now testing it in different work areas. Our inspectors are utilizing it. We are training our fitters and welders at present to begin using it, and we anticipate that by the end of the year we will be totally using remote link in our Coleman shop.
Hi, my name is Jonathan, and I'm a shipping manager here at NAFCO. And the process that we used before the remote link was we would get the tag, get the piece, cut the tag off of it, come here, sit down, write it on this paper. We'll have to find it in the drawings, check it off on the drawings, and then when we get the load done, we'll turn it in to another person, and they go through the load and double check it with the tags, and we had to fill out PCTs, and we would fax those to our corporate office, and we would have to wait on them to go through it, check it again, and send it back up here to us, the paperwork that we can use to ship the load. The process is kind of time consuming. Now what I'm doing is we've got the tag, we cut it off the piece, and I'm inputting it into FabSuite by the remote link, and I'm pulling it up. The filters allow me to filter things out where I can find it very easily, and it eliminates errors versus the handwriting and keeping up with it with the handwriting. And click it there and put in the quantity, and that piece is on the load. It's ready to be built out.
My name is Jason Bowling. I'm a quality control manager for NAFCO, and we've been using the remote link for 2 or 3 weeks now out in the shop, and it's really helped us as far as efficiency and as far as ease of use, because we can make any station, really a workstation wherever we're checking at. We can take the iPod or the iPad with us and use it wherever we're at, and keeps us from handling a lot of paperwork, shuffling through things to to get the answers we need and to log in what we need to log in. So it saved us a considerable amount of time over the last 3 weeks, and hopefully the more we use it, the more it's going to improve our efficiency. Before we started using the remote link, we had to take every piece that we checked and log it in by hand on a list of all the piece marks, whereas now we just bring up the job and batch, and it has a list of piece marks. We just touch it on the screen and we can show it inspected instantaneously, and then we can email it, to whoever it needs to go to whatever customer needs it. Where before I'd have to keep up with hundreds of sheets of paper, scan them in, and then send them to the customer to track our quality control. And now this is just a lot more efficient and a lot quicker as far as, everything's done electronically, and there's no need for all the paper trail. I would say it's saving us a good 30-40% as far as not having to write everything down by hand. And now, instead of having the list sent to us for us to print out, to fill out, to send to someone else, now we just do it directly on the touch screen, and then we can email it and print it if we need it. So, it saves us a lot of shuffling paper. So I'd say 30 to 40% at this point, maybe more, the more we use it and the more comfortable we get using it out in the shop. The most important thing to us is having it instantaneously. I can show it checked on the remote link wherever I'm at in the shop, and as soon as I input that, it can be accessed from anywhere at any time, so if there needs to be, somebody needs to know where it's at, if this piece is checked, anyone in our organization can access that and have, information instantaneously.
This obviously will save us a tremendous amount of time. It cuts down on errors because you are not having to write things down and pass it to other people to enter it into FabSuite. We have the person that's actually doing the work entering it into FabSuite. It also is very easy to use, so it allows us to be able to train people almost immediately. The longest length of time that we've had to train anyone has been approximately 30 minutes. And so we definitely are very pleased with the remote link. We look forward to the things that that FabSuite is going to add to the remote link. We are looking forward to being able to receive materials through remote link, and I believe after the first of the year, hopefully we'll be able to actually cut on the fly. And all of this just shows that FabSuite is listening to their customers. They're trying to make the industry better. They are on the cutting edge. And I would like to say that remote link is to the fabricating industry what the iPad is to the world of technology.
It's pretty cool working on the iPad.
Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed getting a peek into NAFCO's plant and seeing how they've improved their workflow, reduced errors, and increased their production. I'd like to thank Kathy, Jason, and Jonathan for allowing me to come spend some time with you guys. Y'all really do have a first-class operation there. And I want to thank you for being one of FabSuite's many valued customers. Hey, do you have a story about FabSuite you'd like to share? If so, please let me know about it. Shoot me an email at randy@fabsuite.com. I'd love to hear from you. And who knows, maybe I'll come visit you and get your story on video as well. Want to find out more about FabSuite and how it can save you time and money? If so, go to www.fabsuite.com or email us at info@fabsuite.com.
Here's some scenes from our next episode.
From the time we started with FabSuite to now, we've probably increased our business of sales by 60%.